Okay, good afternoon, abnormals, and welcome back to the Ministry of Abnormality YouTube live broadcast. I'm your host, O Abnormal, and today is Friday, February something of something. It's February 24th of 2023. Welcome back to my show. It is the end of what has been a very, very intense week, and so I am glad to be here at the end of it all, you know. In the chat room, I see Mo, I see Pew, I see Sabrina. Hello, everybody. If you look at it a certain way, it looks like you have a tiny dinosaur hosting the stream too. Like right there. There you go. I love it. Oh, how is everybody doing? How is everybody? What's everybody up to today? How is Friday going? What is everybody up to? Let me get all gloved up and ready to go. How is everybody? It's been a good week. Awesome. I am Friday challenge? No, not today. Today I'm just kind of chilling out. I mean, I'm gonna draw, of course, because that's how I chill. But basically I just got through what I would say were a pretty intense couple of months, to be honest. The month of January and February were intense in so many different ways. And here, well, I mean, it's not the last day of February, but might as well be, as far as I'm concerned. So here at the end of this month, I'm just like, I just delivered an image for a client today. I just finished a huge assignment, like a huge book. Maybe not the biggest book I've done, but definitely last weekend was the most amount of images I've done in the least amount of time my entire career. And I was also sick beyond belief. So, delivered a book, delivered an image, and ever since the beginning of the year, it's been non-stop, like just non-stop from the first week of January up until today. And so this morning I finished an image and I said, you know what? I have not been able to really like sit down and do just an image for me. I have not been able to do an image that's just my image. Just an image for me, an image that's whatever I want. I have not been able to do that in what we have of the year. And so, and I mean, I have to work this weekend anyway. But this afternoon, I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna sit down, open an image, and just sketch it out. I'm just gonna sketch it out. I have, these 2 months of the year have just been, a blur. They've just been a blur, and a lot of times I don't even know what day it is, shit like that. So, what I have up my sleeve for the topic to draw? Well, I was thinking about I was going fantasy, because most of what I've been doing is sci-fi, so I'm gonna go with fantasy. And the other thing I was thinking to do was, wait, let me see if I can make this keyboard. I don't know. I was trying to put up the keyboard, see if maybe you guys like that. I was thinking about going fantasy, and I don't know. The word I have in my head is like encounter. You know, like a role playing group encountering a monster. That's really all I got in my head. So yeah, fantasy encounter. That's what I got in my head. Of course, everybody is welcome to join. Everybody's welcome to play along with me. But mostly, I'm just here to like just have a chill afternoon. Just chill. Keep it nice and simple. Some nice conversation. You know, chill. Chill. Okay. So, in that spirit. Okay, well, so my week was around Tuesday and Wednesday delivering 12 images that I had to do over the weekend while I was sick. Then Thursday and this morning finishing an image for another client that unfortunately I cannot talk about because NDAs. That was my week. that was it. That was my week. So what about you guys? What about your weeks? How were they? Oh, nice. Finished ahead of schedule for last project. Boss gave you the go-ahead to concept our next game. The kicker is... He says it's my project. The look, the feel, the colors, I get to design it. No direction or input other than critique, of course. Well, that sounds very exciting. I love the sound of that. Wow, yeah, that is amazing. Oh, wow. Do you also get to decide the the topic, or like 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 do you get any input in what the game is about, or is that uh, that is some excellent news. Topic is kind of sort of set in mechanics. I have a slight push for location, otherwise it's all me. He wants cozy, cute, and thought if he let me run with it, it's a good fit already. Okay. Your week was physical 100 and not knowing what to do with yourself now that it's over? But okay, wait. Let me see if the people that we Sabrina, did you watch the end of Physical 100? Uh, uh, because I need to know how much I can talk about it. Okay, Mao, were we the only ones disappointed with the result? I am not happy with the guy that won. That like I guess it just speaks to how genuine this reality show is. That a guy nobody wanted, like that a guy that just like sort of showed up in the second to last episode ended up winning the whole thing. And I guess that goes to just show how genuine the show is. But man, I was like, no, he can't win. He can't be the winner. No. I had like after the show was ended, I had a lot of thoughts regarding how the competition itself was organized, right? Because the show has like incredible people on it, and the show is incredibly fun to watch. But in terms of competition, in terms of like feeling like a competition where they will genuinely find the best physical person, I think that it was very, very kind of not. Right? Like too many team events, which is like okay, I get that you have to make team events because it's a lot of people, but then just make it less people. I don't care. Like so many team events, and I feel that team events are not good for finding like the best individual. And then so many events where like like the people that would get eliminated in events that I just didn't think were the best way of like demonstrating their skill, right? Like yeah, you put the strongest man in something that has to do with stamina, and of course the strongest man is going to lose. But then you put the super agile ice climber in an event that has to do with only strength, and of course he's going to lose. So at the end, I was kind of feeling like, man, they really could have organized this competition better. Like the competition itself doesn't feel very telling. And the guy that won, like even at the end, the guy that won, I was like, who the fuck are you? Like who are you? Like nobody is rooting for you. Nobody wants you to win. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean, but who the fuck are you? Yeah. It was just I was not super happy with the final result. Like I know I like that it didn't end in a popularity contest where simply the like you get this feeling that the one that the audience likes the most wins or something like that. I'm glad it didn't end that way, but at the same time, it's like okay, this doesn't feel like it was really a test. Okay, wait, the music is a little bit I mean, if I was playing Doom, this would be great, but I'm not, unfortunately. Let's see. Okay. So what is everybody up to today? What's uh what's Friday holding for everybody? Me, I'm just kind of looking forward to a nice relaxing afternoon, and then in the evening gonna play me some Atomic Heart. That's what I'm gonna be doing today. Gonna get some Atomic Heart in, and topology is definitely something to pay attention to, especially if like your emphasis is, like doing correct 3D art. Like for example, a guy like me, I don't pay that much attention to topology. But that's because I don't expect anybody to actually use any of my 3D stuff in any capacity other than just me putting it into 2D and getting it to look pretty. But if you're gonna be using it as something actual 3D, then yeah, topology is definitely something that that to be concerned with. Salt and Panda. It's been a while. How am I? Well, I am tired. I am tired. I am, but I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with the work that got done this week. So Ozark. Nah, this week we've been so tired. You know how it is that you're so tired that you just don't have the energy to even follow a show? That you're just like, no, I can't even follow a show. I just gotta, you know. That's been me this entire week. So this week uh we've actually been watching YouTube meme compilations. That's like what we've been watching uh with most of our, like when we sit down to watch stuff, like YouTube meme compilations. And it doesn't help, of course, that we've been sick. So But there is great stuff to watch on YouTube. I mean, I don't really. I can't really say that, you know, that there's not anything good to watch on YouTube, because there sure is. But what did happen to me, for example, this morning, I had to get up early. I had to get up at 3 to finish an image to deliver. And so I get up at 3, I come to my computer, I sit down to get to work. And has it ever happened to you guys that you get this feeling like maybe I watched all of YouTube? Like maybe I finished YouTube. Maybe that's what happened. But that you sit down and YouTube is giving you like old recommendations and stuff that you saw years ago. Like you're looking at the video recommendations and you're like, okay, first of all, half of this stuff I already saw. Second, I'm looking at the stuff you're recommending, and the other half is just old. And there's nothing that I feel like I finished YouTube. Like, yeah, I feel like YouTube is done, yeah. That's what it felt like. What it feels like. That's what it felt like this morning. It felt like I had finished YouTube and it was just done. Like you know what? You watched all of me, now just, I don't know, what about this? You want to repeat this? Yeah, and that is the problem, that YouTube, since YouTube has absolutely no chill, and you watch something and YouTube just believes that that's what you want to watch for the rest of your life. And of course, of course you can erase the history. I mean, everybody knows that, but for a while, YouTube thought I was only interested in motorcycles and just nothing else. Then I watch a couple of videos about Atomic Heart, and now YouTube thinks that all I want in life is Atomic Heart. Which is why I insist, if anybody came up with a way of making like YouTube journeys or stuff like that, where you just like, we're like, hey YouTube, here I am, but today I'm the version of myself that that is interested in potatoes. And then tomorrow you log back on and you're like, hey YouTube, today I'm the version that is interested in Dark Souls. And YouTube just doesn't seem to understand that people have like different moments and stuff. Oh no. There are, okay. This is a good topic. This is a good question for the chat room. There are YouTubers I genuinely avoid. There are YouTubers that I genuinely 100%, no lie, avoid. I have never, not once in my life, seen a Mr. Beast video. It has never happened. I have never watched a... No, okay. Wait, maybe I should explain. It's not because I think there's anything wrong with watching Mr. Beast. It's because I know that if I watch Mr. Beast, YouTube will now just make my YouTube Mr. Beast YouTube. Like that's it. That's the reason. It's like if I knew that I could watch a Mr. Beast video, kind of like yeah, like Sabrina and Mao, like yeah, if I could watch a Mr. Beast video, just kind of get it out there, like oh, what's this guy about? I hear so much about him. The other day, I sat here with Pew and we watched a Markiplier animation that I laughed so hard at, I was crying. I was crying. Hello, Jensen. I laughed so hard at that animation, I was crying. So I watched another couple of Markiplier animations. YouTube now thinks that I am the biggest Markiplier fan in the world, and here's the thing. I don't even like Markiplier. But okay, no, wait. I should clarify. Mark, I know you're watching. We cool. We cool, Mark. We cool. It's not that I don't like Markiplier. I like Markiplier just fine. He's a cool dude. But the way he does his stuff is just not for me. I laughed a lot because this was a story he was telling about how he got a massage in Korea, and I thought it was very funny. So I saw another animation about how he set up a double, like a bunk bed in his dorm room, and I laughed a lot because I thought it was very funny too. And that was it. That was it. I don't really like how he does the rest of his content. I think he yells too much. I think he tries to be too funny, and I'm not really into it. And all that kind of stuff. I think he's just fine. I think whoever likes him, great for you. YouTube does not understand that shit. YouTube is now like, oh, so you like Markiplier? Guess what? You like Markiplier? Guess what? Guess what? It is just Markiplier Central now. And all because I saw one animation and I thought it was funny. That's it. It's just, it's like YouTube, you need to get some chill. Okay. So yeah, YouTubers I avoid. I avoid Mr. Beast. I don't watch Mr. Beast. Again, because I'm not interested in that kind of content, and I know that even if there's one of his videos that maybe I'm curious about, YouTube will not be able to deal with that shit. YouTube will just get way too excited, believing that I like Mr. Beast now, and no, I'm sorry, I don't. Other YouTubers I avoid. No. No, like, for example, our TV YouTube, which we have not logged into. We don't log into our YouTube TV. But it still kind of saves some information. I don't know how that works really. But if you don't like what YouTube is suggesting to you after you watch something, delete the videos you saw from your view history. Of course I know that, Jensen. I mean, thanks. Of course I know that. Everybody knows that. But that's not the point. The point is, I don't want to, like, have to basically go to my history and delete every single video I watched because I don't want YouTube to now just conclude that that is my life now. I should be able to watch one funny Markiplier animation without YouTube arriving at the conclusion that I now have Markiplier's face tattooed on my butt. And then there's the stuff like, for example, yes, there was a time where I was genuinely interested in everything that YouTube had that had to do with motorcycles because I was in the process of buying one. But I already bought one. So I don't need all the motorcycle video reviews, which also connects to Instagram. Like, Instagram is another one that just, like, does not understand that I already bought the motorcycle. Instagram is still trying to get me to buy a motorcycle. Like, Instagram, if you're so creepy, if you are so creepy that you knew I was buying a motorcycle without me telling you, you just kind of eavesdropped on my conversations and decided I was buying a motorcycle. Because I didn't look up motorcycles on Instagram. I didn't do that. I just happened to talk about the topic in the vicinity of my phone, and Instagram concluded that, oh, he must be buying a motorcycle. I bought that motorcycle over a month ago, Instagram. If you're so creepy that you can realize that I was in the market for a motorcycle, shouldn't you be creepy enough to know that I already got it? Yeah. Instagram is like always like late on the trigger with recommendations for my purchases. Instagram, like when I bought the video card, when I bought the 3060, for about a month after that, Instagram was like, "Hey, but what about this video card? What about this video card?" I was thinking that maybe I would have to post a photo of the receipt of the video card so that Instagram might understand that ship sailed, Instagram. I bought it. You're late. YouTube forgets that you like something. The funny thing, for me, the funny thing is when YouTube kind of takes it personally. Like, there was a time when YouTube would recommend, for example, Brain, hello. There was a time when YouTube was just like, oh, you're an artist? You're an artist? Guess what? This guy, he's Ethan Becker. You should watch him. I wouldn't watch him. Oh, check it out. Ethan Becker. Watch him. Wouldn't watch him. YouTube just tried to shove Ethan Becker down my throat. And at no moment did I dislike, because I don't like or dislike videos, or at any moment did I tell YouTube, like, don't recommend this or anything like that. I just never clicked on any of the videos. About a week ago, I was sitting here and I'm like, huh, I wonder what happened to Ethan Becker. Like what happened to that guy? Is he still doing stuff? So I looked out of curiosity. Oh yeah, he's still doing stuff. YouTube just, I don't know, kind of got angry at the fact that I wouldn't take its recommendations. And said like, well, guess what? I will never show you this man again. Clearly you don't like what I'm recommending. So and the funny thing is, sometimes I even tell YouTube, like, do not recommend this shit. Like, because you can do that, right? Like sometimes I tell YouTube, like, do not recommend this. And it's still like, Okay, but what about this other video? But have you watched this one? So yeah, it's yeah, like so um, but I don't know how it is for you guys. I'm pretty sure it's the same. I have moments, right? Like I have moments where um I'm just like on a music roll. So all I'm listening to is music, and I really get that money out of Spotify, and it's music, music, music. But then I'm like these past few weeks I've been like, I don't want to listen to music. Not that I don't like music, not that I don't enjoy music or anything like that. I don't want to listen to music. I want interesting videos about about stuff. And and so that was me for the past few weeks. But who knows? Maybe I'll make my way back to music these days, because I don't know who's gonna identify with me on this one, but there's only so many Dark Souls videos you can watch before it's like here's my list of the 20 biggest Dark Souls noses. And you're like, okay, you know what? Even I'm thinking that maybe we're overdoing it. No, right? Like maybe I'm even of the opinion that that's enough Dark Souls content. Uh, um, yeah, I well, as a person that is currently in the process of really getting into like his own YouTube channel and making my own videos and stuff like that. Um, I tread lightly when I say this because first of all, I don't want to uh, criticize other YouTubers, and second, well, that's not even my intention. But while we're there, uh, but also because um, I mean, who knows how it's gonna go for me, right? But I feel that there's like some danger in attaching your content so heavily to one specific thing that is not under your control. Like, for example, um, back, uh, uh, um, For example, my Doom obsession. I found a lot of channels that were all about Doom. And the thing is, Doom is a huge topic. Like, you can talk about Doom for a very long time, and there's a lot to talk about, but eventually you run out of stuff to talk about with Doom, and you would see it with these channels. Like, it would be like there was this one channel that would make Doom content, and I was like, oh, cool, Doom content. And eventually, I kind of got to this point where I was like, I don't understand how this person can find anything more to say about Doom, right? Like, at least until there's a new game out, I don't see how this channel is going to have anything to say. And in fact, the videos that they were making started to become, would Doom Guy win in a fight against Master Chief? Would Doom Guy win in a fight against Goku? And these were like the actual videos. Like on the channel. Like, you know what? I love Doom. Like, I'm 2 steps away from a Doom tattoo, but would Doom Guy win in a fight against Goku? Really? This is what we're doing now? Like, that's what PewDiePie said made his channel successful, because he was able to change the videos he wanted to make instead of the videos he thought his audience wanted to see. At least art is a topic that never ends. Yeah, no, like, I know that there's enough with art to last a lifetime. But I figure it's gotta be a little terrifying, right? To like build your channel, I don't know, on Dark Souls or something like that. And then like like Brain says, like, suddenly if people are not, maybe the popularity that, I mean, there was a moment last year where everything was Elden Ring, and I saw several Elden Ring channels kind of pop up, and then towards the later half of the year, you could kind of see them struggling. I don't know. The thing about Dark Souls is that I think Elden Ring can live on the same way Dark Souls has, except for a couple of things. One is that the story behind Dark Souls is a story that you can get into, and it's good. I don't think Elden Ring has as good a story as Dark Souls. That, of course, is an opinion, and anybody is more than free to disagree. But I don't think Elden Ring has as good a story as Dark Souls, and I think that Dark Souls is simpler and easier to follow in that sense. So Elden Ring's story is just not as like precise as Dark Souls story. And I say this as a person that is obsessed with Dark Souls lore. I absolutely love the lore in Dark Souls, and Elden Ring just doesn't have it to that degree. Of course, it has a lot of story. I would never say that it doesn't, but it just doesn't have it to that degree. So first of all, there's that. The other thing is that one thing that we have to remember with Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, is that the DLC really kind of extended the shelf life on those games. And From Software is famous for making some of the best DLC you'll ever find, and that really, really, really extended the shelf life of all those games. Elden Ring doesn't have any DLC yet, and the thing is, I think the Dark Souls game that took the longest to get DLC was Dark Souls 1 Prepare to Die Edition, which I think got it like a year and a little bit afterwards. And Elden Ring is coming up on its anniversary, actually. Elden Ring's anniversary is, I think, next week even, or something like that. And no DLC announced, no DLC in sight. And that is hurting a lot the longevity of this game, right? What if we... No. Let me explore another idea with this one. So yeah, I think that it doesn't have a story that you kind of just want to sit down and watch videos forever about, like in lore. And you can even see it with VaatiVidya. Like the the quality of VaatiVidya videos on Elden Ring is nothing compared to the quality of his videos on Dark Souls. It's just not. It just doesn't feel the same. It feels like VaatiVidya is just not into it the way he was into Dark Souls. Now I don't know. I don't talk to VaatiVidya, so I don't know what's going on there, right? I don't know if maybe like if maybe VaatiVidya is tired and just doesn't want to deal with it anymore. Like, I don't know what's going on there, right? But yeah, it's undeniable, you know, that. I wanted to participate in one of his Dark Souls ones, but time, time. No, and I still love his Dark Souls content, but I mean, you tell me. Do you think, like, I mean, I've always thought that his Elden Ring stuff is just not quite there. Oh wait, I got an idea. Let's see if this works. That is very nice. That is very, very cool. Um, the Elden Ring video. No. I mean, he still makes great videos. But if you look at the videos that he made for Dark Souls, right, and then you compare to the videos that he's made for Elden Ring, I can't help but get the sensation that he's just not into Elden Ring as much as he was into Dark Souls, right? Like still great stuff, still awesome content, still stuff that, is fun to watch, all that kind of stuff, but just not the same. And I mean, like, it's not just Dark Souls. For example, I found because my favorite of the whole series is Bloodborne, and I have found that Bloodborne videos are just no. I like the way it was. I have found that Bloodborne videos are just not quite there. Like they're not like Dark Souls videos. There's plenty of stuff with Bloodborne, but not to the point with Dark Souls. Will I at some point make some videos about From Software games, like an artistic approach? Funny you should ask, Mao, because one of the videos that I want to make is called why we love Majula. And but that's not like the only one, but the idea is kind of that, like analyzing from that kind of point of view, like, okay, like why does this area have like such a strong artistic resonance, stuff like that. Yeah, why does this work? One of the ones I want to start with is, why does Majula work? Mech art. The thing about mech art is that I need something to really kind of get my mech tastes wet. And I love Gundam, but Gundam just the Gundam stuff available to watch just doesn't really kind of cut it for me. And so, I mean, hey, even with From Software, I'm really looking forward to their front mission stuff, but that's gonna be a while. Uh, but yeah. It is. I wanna video games that I wanna analyze artistically are some From Software games. I also want to talk about Dead Space. I want to talk about Dead Space. I think uh, um, I think there's some pretty cool stuff to be said about Dead Space from an artistic standpoint. I haven't been able to get my hands on the remake yet. That's gonna take a while, you know. Prices and stuff like that. So, thank you. I'm kind of improvising. I don't really know where this character is going or what it's about. I'm just kind of improvising here. I was in between this and some fan art today, and I kind of ended up going with this. My favorite art YouTube videos are the ones that dive into techniques, like ways to different textures or how to use mixer brushes in the mud. And I like we've spoken about before. I think that when it comes to the YouTube art world, I might have something new to bring to the table because I I definitely enjoy talking about techniques and stuff like that, but I I feel like like the YouTube world of art advice is a little bit too filled with well, I don't want to call it fake positivity because I don't. I mean, how do I know if it's fake? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Right. So, um, but I think this. I don't know how this is gonna sound, but I think the YouTube art community is way too in touch with its feelings. Like just way way too in touch with its feelings. Now again, I don't even know if this sounds awful like maybe this is the worst thing I've ever said or something like that, but I am just sick and tired of how this community has basically decided that the solution to all your problems is to believe in yourself. Um, because that's really not going to be the solution to anybody's problem, right? Um, and the other thing is that I think that Yes, that was the other one that I was gonna go into. So you know that I also think that the YouTube art community is a little bit out of touch, uh, um, in the sense that like they they they. I'm not saying they had it easy, but they seem to sell people too much on the idea that it's easy. And the problem I have with that is that when you convince everybody that this is easy and anybody can do it, and then people can't do it, then they feel worse, right? Because, like, I think I think it's good. I think it's one thing to fail at something, right? Hey, Time Pool. I think it's one thing to fail at something, but I think it's another. It feels like another very different thing when the thing you're failing at is what everybody's telling you constantly that everybody can do it. Because at that point, it becomes like, okay, well then, what's wrong with me? Right? Like what is wrong with me? And I am not a fan of blaming anything other than yourself, but I do think that you know this um that there's a lot of like misguided um advice out there. I suppose would be a way to put it, right? Like and also but more importantly, I think that there's also a lot of people out there that have no business teaching, right? And I mean that in the sense that like well, you guys know me. You guys have seen me make analogies between art and fitness since you know me, right? Like I've made analogies between art and fitness since you guys have known me. And it's the same with fitness, right? Like just because you went to the gym and got in shape doesn't mean you are now qualified to tell people like you that doesn't make you a fitness instructor, right? Um like just because you know you got in shape, right? And the idea of it worked for me, therefore it must work for you, is just not. It just doesn't uh, uh, go. And so you see a lot of artists that you know just make you go like, oh man, no. What are you? No, please. Look, I'm glad you got some stuff to work for you, but don't. Uh So yeah, I definitely, you know, would like to avoid stuff, especially the do this, not that kind of thing. Oh no. I don't. I'm not into that kind of stuff. It's, and I think it's not. I don't think it's good teaching, and then you see some of these people going with those things that we know don't work very well, uh, and they have like whole fucking schools. Like they have like entire schools. And I mean, I'm not gonna say any names, of course not. But How to get commissions, answer half a ton of followers like me, so build up your social presence over years and years and years and do all this other stuff. Then you can get commissions. I I think one of the video titles that is a super red flag to me is 10 ways to make money off of your art. And you start listening to the list, and it's like, number one, do commissions. Number two, get a job. Number three, sell stuff on Etsy. Number four, write a book. No, it's like, really? This is your solution? Like, oh, and it's just. Yeah, when they go into number four, write a book, I'm just like, okay, no, I'm out of here. No. What do you mean? And I've heard that one. I've heard that one plenty, actually. Like, number write a book. Yeah, why don't I? Why don't I just write a book? Never occurred to me. Maybe I should save. That would be a great idea. Natalia, hello. Yeah, it definitely does. Let's put that here, and let's Corpse Dragger is what you're gonna be called. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Wait. I mean, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Okay, hey, abnormals, I just got a little family emergency. Don't worry, everything's all right. You don't have to worry about anything. But I do kind of have to, go, um, tend to the matter. So, again, don't worry, nothing to worry about, but I do, like, something urgent came up, so I'm gonna have to cut the stream here, and I'll be back on Tuesday. So, no, no, no. Really? No, no need to worry. Look. See, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. But I do have to kind of go tend to some matters. So don't worry. I'll be back on Tuesday. I'm all right. Nothing to worry about. But yeah, I'll see you all Tuesday at 2. So thanks for joining me this afternoon, and I'll see you next Tuesday. And again, don't worry about it. Okay. Bye.